Hello and welcome to the Commission's report for week 12. Week 12 already. So this is a special week because there are no more, if you play 12 weeks, no more scores will count. We don't have a 13th week that counts. So every week after now, your best 12 scores count. And so if you had a low score in the first 12 and you get a better score in the next 10 weeks, those lower scores will be taken out and that better score will be put in. So it's your turn to shine. We've reached kind of an upper limit in terms of that. Normally, the point totals will go up about 10 to 15 points from where they are now. So hopefully you can improve the second half. And having said that, we had a great night by Robert Carberry. Robert had a gross 42 with a 15 handicap, had the low net last night, wins the $25. He felt guilty because he had a kind of a training club. It's a legal club, but he put it in his bag. I said, forget it. You didn't use it, so big deal. He just had it in the bag. So he got the $25. Good for you, Robert. Excellent. Jaden Prue, 4 birdies, and he had the low gross of 33. Good for you, Jaden. Scoring was very good yesterday. 32 players had 20 more points. 13 teams had 40 more points there, and there were 2 perfect teams, and I'll get to that in a minute. We'll just get to it right now, actually. Let's see. We had Mark Asenzo's teams and John LaChance's team each having a perfect score. On Mark Asenzo's team, Dawson Fisher and David Gervin were perfect. And on John LaChance's team, John Crescenzi and Eric Bronke were perfect. So congratulations, each win $15. Everybody on your team wins $15. So that's really, really good. Team Aerosmith is now the new leader with Team Shellington with 462 points. It's pretty bunched at the top. Of course, you've got to week 18 and then the playoffs start. So the top 16 teams go in the A playoffs, and the teams are pretty well bunched, pretty close. So good luck to them. Just gonna move my mic a little closer. Okay, we got a couple of issues with the scorecards. Again, a reminder, guys, look, when you're finished putting your score in, you got to check the box at the bottom. It's very important because if you don't, nothing gets recorded. I constantly have to go through and check to make sure you've done that. So please check the box. Now, don't check the box if 2 or more people are putting scores in. So like sometimes what happens is that somebody plays, puts their score in, and the other guy says, oh, I'll put my score in after. Instead of having one person do them both, that's fine. But the first person put it in. If you check the box, the next guy that puts it in, nothing's going to get recorded. So don't do it if the other guy's going to put it in. Okay, names. In order for the live leaderboard to get your correct handicap for the net score, you got to put the name in correctly, which is your last name, comma, space, and your first name. So please do it that way. If you just put the last name in, it screws up the live leaderboard. People are entering all sorts of weird handicaps. I got to go in and change it all the time. Somebody had a great score at 642 yesterday. 36. Fantastic. One little problem. You didn't put your name in. So if you played at 642 yesterday and you put your score in there, please let me know who it was so I can put your score in. Good night for you, but I need a name. Okay, I've got a small problem. I'm hoping someone out there can give me some sort of advice. The software we use to run the reports is a desktop software. We essentially take it from Google, the Google spreadsheet we filled in. We enter it in this desktop software and then run all these reports. And then I basically copy them into a Google spreadsheet again. Now, Google is great when you're sorting. The Google Sheet sorts everything perfectly. But in the desktop software, because it's running on a Windows 10 platform, when I go to sort the Irish names, O'Donnell, O'Connell, it eliminates the apostrophe. It pretends they're not there, which is a problem because it doesn't sort the same way. So the Stephen Altoff, who doesn't have an apostrophe in his name, gets mixed in with all the apostrophe ones. So if anybody can give me an idea how I can correct this on my desktop to make it sort properly, it's fine. In the meantime, apologies to Ron O'Connell, Sean McDonald, Colin O'Neill, Ryan O'Neill. I've had to take the apostrophe out of your name so everything is sort properly, both on Google and on my desktop. But I'm looking for some advice on how to correct this problem. I've tried changing the character sets, but I don't know enough about them. So I need some help. We got some ringer report. Gross ringer report is getting exciting here. We've got 3 players right now that need 1 birdie to win the ringer challenge. Greg Chambers has to birdie 4. Curtis Dancy has to birdie 9. And Elliot Riddell, surprisingly, has to birdie 3. Now, Elliot can drive number 3, so it's going to be close. Meanwhile, Chris Burns just chopping along here. He only needs 2 birdies, 1 on 2 and 1 on 9 to win the ringer challenge. So that's going to be exciting to see who wins that. It was Steve Arrowsmith's night to win a big skin. I guess Steve kind of looked at the B skins and said, there's already 4 winners. No sense in me winning one. So he decided to beg off. And so he didn't win a skin. However, we did have some skins winners. 2 people shared the D, David Avon, David Gervin, each won $60. John McLean and Evan Morris, $75 each in C. And Adam Ferris had an eagle yesterday. And Hayden Goyle, birdie's number 8 and 8. And birdie number 8 and 8 never wins a skin. Hayden won a skin yesterday, $65. And Jaden Prue had 4 birdies. He birdie number 9. He won a skin. So congratulations to those guys. 2 eagles, as I said. Evan Morrison and Adam Ferris each had an eagle. And as I've mentioned a few times, Jaden Prue had 4 birdies. Fantasy golf, or as I call it, a fantasy for me to win in golf. My team finished at 56th again. Guys, come on, pick it up. Give me a break. I just want a little divot repair tool. Can you not just coordinate yourself to have one good week together? Anyway, Brian Dawson won with 60 points. That's pretty low because last week we almost had perfect, but the last few weeks have been very, very good. He used Dawson, Fisher, Jeff Hall, and Andrew Chenette to get a 60. And Doug Harvey still leads the overall race. Gentlemen, that's all I have for today. Remember, you don't have to watch the whole video. You can just go to the chapters and click on the part you want to watch. But until next week, guys, play well.